Human trafficking is one of the largest and fastest growing crimes in the world. In Washington, lawmakers are addressing the issue head on, voting on 13 pieces of legislation this week aimed at bringing an end to modern day slavery. And this is happening as Congress is also dealing with the president's budget plan. Abigail Robertson has more now on this story.
It's estimated that more than 20 million people worldwide are victims of human trafficking, with cases reported in every state in the U.S.
So many times you find it around the world, but it's right here in America. They have more than 7,000 cases just last year reported.
This week, Congress focused in on this issue, passing a number of bills aimed at protecting victims and increasing punishments for convicted offenders. A top priority, dealing with legal loopholes that predators take advantage of to avoid being convicted. Congresswoman Martha Roby's Global Child Protection Act would change current laws to close those loopholes.
Under the current definitions, it does deal with people who travel abroad to have sex with children, but the definitions don't include people who travel abroad to force children to do sexual acts on them. And so it's these types of, again, unintentional loopholes in the criminal code where Congress can change the law.
And Congressman Mike Johnson is also offering a measure that would prevent criminals from getting away on a technicality. Johnson's bill deals with a case in 2015 where a man who recorded a sexual assault on a child was able to escape a federal conviction.
There's a provision where the courts have said that if a predator has sexual activity with a minor and they record any of those images on their phone, their smartphone, their other devices, and they didn't intend to record them, then somehow they would be able to evade prosecution. We think that's outrageous. It's a violation of Congress's obvious intent to protect the most defenseless among us.
And Congress has another major item on its plate with the release of President Trump's budget plan of over $4 trillion.
The budget's a framework, and what's so refreshing here is how honest he is in the process, that he balances a budget in 10 years. We have not had that in the last administration.
The White House budget reduces Washington's spending plans for future years, and Democrats quickly attacked the proposal, with Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calling it a nightmare that hurts the middle class and relies on fantasy numbers.
When I look at what he's doing else in the budget, it's kind of what he's looking at welfare reform, actually putting people back to work, giving them a sense of accomplishment at the same time. Those are tough things to do, and sometimes they get politically attacked for it, but in the end, you create and help individuals to buy homes, send their kids to college.
And while not all Republicans gave it a ringing endorsement, many are encouraged to see the Trump administration taking steps to try to limit spending, eventually balance the budget, and help get the economy growing strongly. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says the president's budget is just a recommendation, and now it's up to Congress to figure out what to do with it. Reporting from Capitol Hill, Abigail Robertson, CBN News.